So it's Saturday 24th of February 2019 and I'm just waiting for my phone to charge, so I just thought I'd go through my kit setup. So there's my little tent, which is the Berghaus Peak 3.1 Pro. It's got a 5,000 rating, which means it's slightly more waterproof than the cheaper one. That's why I got it, just because I thought I'd be doing more mountain walking with it. It's a great little tent. It's a single pole, and it's got the vent pockets on each side here, so that helps with the condensation. It does get a bit wet in the morning, but I think that's just a kind of standard thing. There's plenty of space here for like kits. I sometimes put my panniers in there if I'm not sure if they're going to go on the bike. And then there's quite a lot of space here, actually inside the tent. I hope you can see that. So there's plenty of room for like kit, and obviously then me. So that's it really. It's got a little bucket here and a little pocket at the end, which is both really good. The way I have it is, I don't know if you can see that, but my tarp's underneath my roll mat just adds a bit of comfort and stops the cold coming through the bottom. I mean, I need the tarp anyway, so, and if I was like wild camping, I would use the tarp to cover myself, because obviously the colour stands out a mile. That's the only downside of this, and it's covered in these little reflective strips which also stand out a mile. But you know, that's the way of it. It's been a really good tent so far, so fingers crossed it keeps going. The only kind of clothes I've got is my bag of clothes, my little dry bag, and then I use it as a pillow. And then obviously there's this little bit of sit mat foam which I use to pack the bike with. I've got my warm coat, my bum bag full of all sorts of bits stuff, and my Adun Galax sleeping bag, which is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I'll go on to my stove now. So my stove is literally just a little Trangia pot, which for reference is like the size of my hand. I've only got little hands. And then underneath I use the BCB camp stove, which takes these little tablets. You can get them together, but the bigger one doesn't fit in this little Trangia, so I just stick with these smaller ones. Then my little titanium spork, which I take everywhere with me. It's got a knife on it as well, which you can use for cutting bread and stuff. And my little Life Venture flask. So this little stove is perfect for, like, you can boil enough with 3 of these to do a full one of those, so a full flask, and then have some spare for if you're making like a pasta, one of those cheap pasta pot things. Oh yeah, I was going to say about the hand gel stuff. See that? I mean, it's great for like cleaning your hands obviously, but if you look on the back and get the highest percentage ethanol you can, what it does is you can squirt it on your stove. See that little splodge? And that is enough to kind of get things going. It just sets the fire off really well. You don't have any bother, like, because sometimes these are quite hard to light. So that's it really. My legs are tired. So I thought I'd just show you as well. I can dry my clothes, there's not much to see there. Dry my clothes with my towel. My bike setup, I've kind of modified it. So it's just an old mountain bike that was my uncle's. I've put these Schwalbe Marathon Plus on to make just the rolling resistance a bit better. So it's the equivalent of really having a touring bike effectively. Obviously I've got my Ortlieb waterproof panniers, which are absolutely fab. So I put a little pannier rack on my old mountain bike. That's it, got my little Muddy Fox triangle bag with all the bits and bobs in. That's all you need. Oh, and I've modified my saddle because my arse is killing me. So I've used a bit of that foam to try and keep my bum in check, but it's really hurts. And that's it. Done. all in all, I think it came out at about 32 kilos, something like that. So that's with the bike and about 12 kilos of kit, which seemed overweight to me, but you know, I wonder if the scales at the airport were a bit iffy. There we go.